This is Learn Draco. The name of what is it? Winnie Cooper's son. Winnie Cooper's son is named Draco. This is why. If you ever look at Xcode, source code, some of the longer C-based class names derived, and the fastidious nature of templating in Xcode also may have derived Winnie Cooper's choice for baby names. It possibly could have. Or it could just be Greek Roman stuff. Dragon. Oh, that's cool. Some people put dragons on their flags. Ooh. We don't have a dragon on our flag. But we would, because we're Americans. In Game of Thrones, I think, I didn't watch it, but I think they were like the people from the west coast of the West, obviously, because they're the most liberal. They were pro-dragon, weren't they? Is that which one was? I only seen clips. I didn't watch it. They were on Team Dragon, not Team. Were there lions in Game of Thrones? Probably not mine. Oh, there was the Borg. You had the White Walkers were basically the Borg, right? So you had the Borg from Norway, and then you had the blonde chick with the dragons. I think that's to insinuate that Team Green Dragon was what is this? An odd ad. So they had the Nordics, they had the Scandinavian Borg in Game of Thrones, and then they had that blonde woman. I think she was. Then she had Dracos because in order to have a space or any kind of war, either in space or medieval times, whatever Game of Thrones was called, ancient times. You need to have like green versus yellow, like green people versus blonde hair. That's a typical theme throughout many star systems. It's team good guy and then team bad guy, and then there's team blonde hair versus team green people. It's a common theme through fictional scenarios. Possibly in more than dimensions than you're aware of, but that's fine. What are you showing me? You're showing me that. So it's like a Jackson Pollock, and you're like, oh yeah, those thoughts. Oh yeah, man. It's this is Jackson Pollock painting, and then I'm gonna go like this. Look, it's a snake. Look, I made a snake in this Jackson Pollock. Wow. What a sophisticated star system. You must have the most positive emotional intelligence. In strict form, of course, strict form. Excuse me, strict mode. In strict mode. Okay. So you're like lined up with great. That's real good. Imagine all those stars inside Draco that they had ample time to study the art of neuroscience, neuroanatomy, and evolution. I assume that if there was life in any of those solar systems, they would have had time to study evolution and neuroscience and neuroanatomy. And if anyone came to this planet from any of those star systems, that they wouldn't be emotionally fucking retarded, and they certainly wouldn't waste humans' time with any of their bullshit at any juncture, let's say 30 BC through 2020, or possibly, if they have advanced abilities, if you're like knowing I wouldn't say it's not really a Rokas Basilisk attack, but any kind of a future invasion attack also from this sideline or only no 9/11 timeline space-time branch, only no 9/11 space-time branch, then that future invasion, possibly coming from a scenario where it's only a no 9/11 space-time branch, then if you were on a no 9/11 space-time branch, then you'd be susceptible to some kind of back from the future attack. However, g'day. I don't care, guys. G'day. However, if you weren't on a no 9/11 timeline, and if 9/11 happened, then you wouldn't have to deal with those types of attacks, right? Because there would be obviously spatial compliance in place where you wouldn't have to deal with a fucking idiot on any parallel space-time branch where that would occur. So in any kind of sophisticated country, obviously, like the United States. What? I don't care about your cat out. Oh, so it already blew up. Great. So if there's an asshole there, he's already somewhere else. Right? Great.